Okay, there's been literally no audio this entire time. Whoopsie. Well, that was a really awkward way to spend the first 13 minutes. Yeah, there was the Siri voice, essentially. And the first time I encountered this in a mod, I thought it was something the guy that made the mod actually implemented himself and went through the trouble to do so, but I think it just came with the mod template. Going over to see her. It just came with the mod template, it turns out, because I eventually figured out that Doki Doki New Eyes and even Rain Clouds had this Siri voice in it. I didn't know about the assistive self-voicing when I played Rain Clouds, and for New Eyes, I just couldn't take it seriously because of the context with which I was introduced to it. So I just turned that off not too long after I found out that it was in there. Essentially, if you didn't see me play the Monica Start mod, essentially the backstory is this. Random guy tells me he wants me to play his DDLC mod. He sends me a link on YouTube and it ends up in my spam folder. A month later, I actually decide to play it and like, whatever. So what if he has a Guy Fawkes avatar? So what if he could actually hack me through it? I play it and no Trojans or virus, nothing like that. Just a really laughably bad mod with a bunch of English, random characters from other franchises just appearing for like no reason. Most memorable, Tsumugi from K-On, which you get to have sex with. And then after that, I eventually find out about the assistive self-voicing, and I turn that on, and then redo the sex scene with the Siri voice. So that's why I can't take this voice seriously anymore. So whenever we have a mod like this where the writers actually intended things to be serious, I just can't help but turn it off. The night is quiet except for a few bugs chirping. And yeah, pretty much the voice was off for the past 13 minutes. I didn't even think to check this before starting to stream. I mean, I did switch microphones, so it makes sense, but I should have just checked anyway. I look to Sayori, still alight room as I walk across our lawns. As I reach her front door and move my hand to ring the doorbell, I start to second guess myself. Is this really a good idea? I ring the doorbell. Looks like I'm really doing this. Sayori shouldn't be too mad that I'm bothering her at this hour, right? I stand for a few seconds. Pardon me, my nose is still a bit itchy. It's just really annoying with the face cam on. It just looks so dumb. I walk towards the side of her house to check if her light's still on. Sure enough, I still see her light on from the corner of her house. I return to the front door and anxiously peer into the window. A few seconds pass. I get a bit worried now. I mean, we used to come to each other's house unannounced as kids. Surely this won't be a faux pas. I open the door and close it behind me, careful not to make too much noise. Sayori? It's me. I saw your lights on, just checking in. No response. Sorry if I woke you up, I just got a bit worried. I hear nothing but the muffled sounds of bugs outside. Okay, I'm coming upstairs. I head up the steps and to her door. Hello? I know you're in there, dummy. Can you hear me? If she's about to kill herself, I wouldn't call her a dummy. If you feel like she's about to kill herself, like, I wouldn't be, like, calling her a dummy. This is getting a little silly. Sayori? What the hell? I'm in total shock. Sayori and I stare at each other for what seems like a million years. Sayori? What? Okay, now I'm definitely not putting on the robotic voice. I struggle to even form a sentence. I just stand there looking at Sayori, looking as shocked as I am. Wait, didn't she try and kill herself like only the morning of? It doesn't really matter. Good thing you just got here as early as possible, regardless. You were supposed to have fun at the festival with everyone. Sayori's voice shakes as she talks. It sends a chill down my spine. I don't even know how to feel. Here's my childhood friend, her head through a noose, ready to kick the chair over at any time. I feel like my chest is going to explode. Sayori, what are you doing? Please, calm down, I only want to help. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have told her those things yesterday. Those things. What were those things? You can't help me. Nobody can. I don't deserve help from anybody. That's not true. I care so much for you, Sayori. Sayori shakes her head. You don't have to lie to make me feel better. I know how worthless I am. I'm such a terrible friend for putting this on for you. Sayori's expression hasn't changed since I arrived. Why isn't anything I'm saying working? Sayori, I would never lie to you, it's just I want you to come down from there and not be dead. I don't want you to blame yourself anymore. It's not your fault you're feeling like this, it's mine. I'm the one who's been such a terrible friend. As I say this, it hits me how badly I've... Context, please. How badly I've treated her. How I insulted her in the club, in front of her friends, called her out on her insecurities, and straight up ignored her for Natsuki at one point. We dated Natsuki. What the hell is wrong with me? Sayori says nothing. He looks just about ready to end it all. I love you. I would have told you sooner, but I was too afraid you would be creeped out and stop talking to me, and just... Everything he blamed himself for in the original game when she kills herself, like, he blames himself for just confessing. Or alternatively, he blames himself for just friend-zoning her. If I lose you, I lose the dearest thing to me. I can't bear the sight of watching her stand there. Why won't you just come down? I would be breaking your heart, wouldn't I? I would still be a terrible friend if I left. Please, Sayori, please come down. If not for you, then for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Every word that comes out of my mouth could determine whether or not my best friend lives or not. Suddenly, she slowly pulls her head out of the noose and sets it aside. I feel a huge sense of relief. I reach my hand to grab her and help her climb down from the chair, her expression remaining unchanged. Okay, Sayori. I'm here now. I walk over slowly to her, never letting her gaze leave mine. I take her arms in my hands. As soon as I felt the warmth of her body, my emotions took over. Unable to hold it together anymore, I begin to sob uncontrollably. Noticing my distress, I feel her return my embrace and she starts crying too. After a few minutes of sobbing together, I still feel the intensity of emotion I felt a few minutes ago. How? How could you do this to me? I didn't know you cared so much for me. Sayori, I always cared for you. I've just been so insecure I never told you. Ever since we were just kids, I've always... This sounds familiar. This sounds like a little remix of Sayonara. Except a little happier, because now she's like... not dead. Now it feels a little more hopeful than like the original did. Spending time with you after school, just like old times, helped reignite my feelings that have always been there for you. I just didn't know how to act upon them. I now realize I should have been there for you. Sayori's hands start shaking as they grip my back. No, Valencia, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I put you through this pain. I don't deserve you. I'm just a rain cloud on your sunny day. I try to be cautious with my words still. It's okay, Sayori. Please. I'm here now. You make me happy, Sayori. You're everything to me. If I lost you, I wouldn't know how to go on. Oh, Valencia, it hurts. It hurts so much to know you care about me, but... Am I really causing her this much pain? If it makes you happy, I'll carry on for you. Looks up at me and gives me a smile. A genuine smile. A smile I haven't seen in a long time. Oh, Sayori, you have no idea how happy I am to hear that. Sayori lets me go and sits onto the floor next to me, holding my hand. I love you too, Valencia, but please, just let everything be the way it's always been. I decided not to bring up her depression, or... She needs medical help, but I think I'll just hold off for now. Anything for you, Sayori. You're my closest friend, and I'll always be here for you. I hope I'm not saying the wrong thing. I hope not either. If you would have said dearest friend, maybe you would have fucked up. I mean... If you've seen the original game, you'll know what I'm talking about. It didn't work?
So, Monica, I could have sworn I typed the right thing. Monica,
Sayuri. The pronunciation though, Sayuri. Well, you think? I don't think I'd be able to go to school either if I was just like in that position. Sayuri? Sounds like the robot's saying Sayuri. All the tears? I'm gonna turn it off. Fuck it. Avalanche, what happened last night? Was I really about to... Sayori looks up at the ceiling fan. The noose is still there. Without thinking, I pick myself up from the floor and quickly undo the noose and throw it out the window. This thing in my hands. It was going to take my best friend away. I roll up the rope and stuff it in my pants. It looks a bit silly, but I don't know where else to properly dispose of it at the moment. I would have tried to just throw it out the window or something, not shove it up my pants. She looks as innocent as ever, except this time she's not hiding how broken she is inside. I don't know what to say, but lucky for me, Sayori opens her mouth. Can we go to school? I'm taken aback by this question. But then again, Sayori doesn't want anybody to worry about her, and she's the kind of girl that likes to pretend nothing ever happened. But after all this... Sayori. Are you sure? We don't have to go to school. We can just call in sick. I just don't want anybody to worry. I want to go to school. Will you come with me? These words. They have a childlike connotation to them, way more childish than usual. She almost sounds like a lost child. Of course, Sayori. I'll support you wherever you go. Thank you, Level Engine. Okay, then. I walk a properly dressed Sayori to our usual morning spot until I realize I'm still in my clothes from last night. He silly, Level Engine. Yikes, I'm almost forgetting the cupcakes for the festival. Do you mind if I... Go ahead, I'll be okay here. Sayori is trying hard to put a forced smile on her face. I feel absolutely useless. It's incredibly discouraging. I walk over to my house and quickly head inside. I slowly put on the uniform and remove the noose from my pants. This thing. I walk over to my trash can and throw it away. As I grab the cupcakes from yesterday, I think about last night. The word suicide has never felt this heavy before. Sure, it's a depressing subject, but when a close friend is about to do it right in front of you, I slam my fist on the wall. Why her? Why did it have to be her? Why did she have to be cursed with such a terrible thing? I realize I'm tearing up. I take a deep breath and regain my composure. I don't want to make Sayori worry anymore. I look at Sayori from a distance. She's looking up at the sky, seemingly counting the clouds she sees as her eyes dart back and forth. What's she thinking? What could possibly be going on in her head? Maybe I'd be able to read her better if we hadn't drifted apart. I walk up to Sayori and put a smile on my face. Hey Sayori, you ready to go? Yep, I was counting the clouds. We start making our way towards school. The clouds look pretty gray today, don't they? Yeah, you're right. Hopefully it doesn't rain on us. This is hopeless. What do I even do in a situation like this? She was just about to kill herself last night. She needs professional help. What's a loser like me supposed to do for a girl like Sayori? She doesn't say anything, and I think she likes it that way for now. Sayori and I arrive at the literature club in time to prepare for the festival. I set the cupcakes down on a nearby desk. Lots of decorations are already up. The first person to greet us is Monica. Hey, you made it! Monica glances at Sayori. It's nice to see you, Sayori. Monica beams a smile at us and sits back down, continuing to make the pamphlets. Yuri is finishing up her banner and Natsuki is preparing the cupcakes. I decide to see if I can help out Natsuki. I call to her. Hey, Natsuki. Natsuki notices Sayori in the room and seems to struggle with her words. Hey, glad you both could make it. She avoids eye contact with Sayori and I. Perhaps it was the exchange between us yesterday? Sayori begins to slowly step forward. Hey, how's it going, Natsuki? Sayori then notices the white fluffy cupcakes on the table. Can I have a cupcake, please? I'm a little taken aback by how happy and calm she seems to be. No, they're for the festival. Aw, but it's only one. I can't help but laugh at Sayori's whiny attitude. It's almost as if this morning never happened. What could she be thinking right now? I don't know, about food? How can she keep this mask on after what happened this morning? Hey, did Monica move your manga collection again? Sayori points towards the closet door in the back of the room. Natsuki looks back and turns back around to Sayori. What do you mean? In the amount of time it took Natsuki to turn back around, Sayori had already grabbed the cupcake and taken a bite. Hey, I told you those are for the festival! You're such a kid, Sayori. Jeez. But they're so good! I can't help but chuckle a bit. Seemingly, the tension that was in the room a few moments ago appears to have vanished. Sayori and Natsuki start talking about the rest of the food as if nothing had happened prior. I turn over to Yuri, hard at work creating a banner for the festival. It's a nice gradient of purple to yellow with spots of white that represent stars. I observe Yuri painting the letters out with black ink. She seems enthralled with her work the same way she looks when she's reading. I mean, black on yellow is pretty easy to read, but black on purple, I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I actually have to see the banner myself, and even though I probably never will, just to really, like, judge it adequately. Adequately. Yuri jumps a little bit, obviously shocked by my sudden entrance. Ah, sorry about that. Oh, it's quite okay, Level Engine. I'm glad you could be here with us today. Monica said you wouldn't be here. Monica? Why would she say that? Well, it's no matter. I'm here, aren't I? Well, I just got caught up with a few things. I'm okay. Wait, didn't the mod say something about a seizure warning, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, there was a file called seizure warning, and it pretty much said, well, exactly that. Seizure warnings. Just thought I might bring that up. Just in case, I'll bring this up. Yuri delicately moves over, looking elsewhere as if to avoid eye contact with me. It looks great, Yuri. You're an excellent painter. Yuri shyly looks away, clearly embarrassed, but I see her crack a small smile. No, I'm not that good. Thank you, Level Engine. It means a lot coming from you. She finally gives me a full smile, which made me feel a little warm inside. I leave Yuri to her business, decide to check on Monica. How are the pamphlets coming along? If I want to take a little break with my voice, I can always just do this. I know how you guys worked together over the weekend. I want to know if anything felt off about her. Monica noticeably fidgets in her chair while keeping a smile on her face. Oh, haha. She was fine. She didn't seem too different from her usual self. I feel like Monica is hiding something from me. What exactly did you tell Sayori, Monica? That day you said you'd talk to her for me. What did you say to her? Why am I getting angry? Monica stands up quickly, startling me in the process. You should stop asking so many questions, Level Engine. I don't think you would like the answer. Holy shit, this broken text, though. And that jump scare. Haven't had one of those in a while. Thanks for the update, Monica. Keep up the good work. I haven't had one of these in a while. When it comes to DDLC modding, though, I'd have to say that Sayori Date would have to be like the poster child for jump scares. And now the music's like really, really off key. Okay, everyone, it's about time for the festival to begin. Let's get ready to share our poems. Crap. I probably would have forgotten about the poem too if I was just trying to make sure my best friend didn't hang herself. Jonah, you're absolutely right. You went from Super Mario ROM hacks to DDLC mods. So much has happened in the past few years, it's ridiculous. In fact, if it wasn't for physicists introducing me to the game, I probably wouldn't have even been... I wouldn't even know if I would have discovered DDLC at all myself, or how much longer it would have taken. I probably wouldn't have discovered it, most likely, by myself. Here, I have a perfect one for you. I thought the homes were voiced. Well... No, that's the main character's poem, so... I didn't read up anything about the main character's poem being voiced, but... Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, Monica, their poems are voiced. That last line caught me off guard. Which line? Better than anything the other girls could write. Did Monica really say that? Oh, we should get in order. People are walking in. I'm a little stunned at how many people showed up for this. Most likely it was for the cupcakes, but I didn't pay too much attention to that. Natsuki volunteers to go first.
My world. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. My words are a little less empty.
I'm trying to picture Natsuki actually saying this right now.
My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. Because you are my world.
You kind of sound like a kid. This guy kind of sounds like a... This kid kind of sounds like a kid. This could work for Natsuki. You sound really young. This could work. And I don't have to go through the trouble of reading the poem. Natsuki seems different from yesterday. She somehow seems more at ease and comfortable with showing some emotions. She even accepted a compliment from someone talking about her cupcakes. Yeah, that voice could actually work with Natsuki, by the way. Really doesn't sound like a tsundere, though, but the voice could still actually work. Yuri's the next to go.
One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide...
No, I want to actually... I just literally rewinded it.
One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles, and now that you're here,
I'm impressed.
Sandcastles become stronger, and I feel no fear when the tide draws near. You give me the strength I need to stay on this beach.
Now, this is the kind of voice acting we actually deserve. Not this robot. Not this robot. We always deserve better than this, and now we're getting it. Hallelujah.
She even walked off the stage gracefully, as if she just won a beauty pageant. These girls have really improved, haven't they? Level Engine, nice job, Yuri. You killed it up there. Really? Thanks, Level Engine. Sayori is the next up. Self-voicing disabled.
What's Sayori's gonna sound like? This I want to hear. I'm a little worried about how she'll handle herself up there, given yesterday.
Dear sunshine, thank you for waking me up today, but the rain clouds won't go away. It seems a little brighter today, but when you're here, they seem to fade away. Sometimes I feel afraid, sometimes I feel alone, but when I hold you tight, you push the rainy day away.
She sounds older than what I was expecting. I mean, this is a girl who just, like, literally, like, steals from cupcakes when no one's looking. Beautiful. I nearly said that out loud. I even feel a tear roll down my cheek. I might even be a little biased. Just as a few hours ago, I could have lost her. I watched her happily skip off the stage and sit next to me. That was beautiful, Sayori. Oh, did I make you cry, Level Engine? What? Of course not. Just water in my eyes. Jeez, Level Engine, I'm not as dumb as you think you know. We tease each other a bit before Monica walks up on stage. She looks as confident as ever, yet she seems a little stressed. I notice bags under her eyes. Maybe this festival has been stressing her out.
Home in my heart. But he wasn't looking at
I think that was supposed to creep me out.
I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. No. Why did they speak? They're no longer poems. I can't control it. This endless pain. It won't
Is she gonna
stop.
try and read this out?
The poem isn't actually finished. It just stops moving. No longer want to promote my
What was that? I didn't exactly understand Monica's last line, but no one else seemed to really notice. I just went along with it. Again, confident as ever. Monica, get her off the screen. That face is creeping me out. Get it off the screen. I normally like Monica and all, but that's fucking scary. Get that off the screen, please. An hour goes by, and it's safe to say the festival is a success. We got a lot of people's attention with the poem reading and especially the cupcakes. As I walk outside school with Sayori, I realize how tired I actually am. What a day. Hey, Level Engine, can we talk about this morning? I feel a chill down my spine. The festival almost made me forget about what happened earlier today. Suddenly, Monica calls out to us. Okay, at least she's not, like, looking too creepy now. Doesn't have that freaking face I saw just earlier. Wait, is the chat broken again? Yeah, I didn't think this was a problem anymore. Yeah, it seems to be fine. I can't help but blush a little. Here I have the amazing, talented, and wonderful Monica complimenting my poem even though she picked it out for me. What am I saying? Gee, Monica, thanks. I appreciate the kind words. Monica looks over to Sayori, gives her a smile, and turns back to me. I notice Sayori fidget with her hands a little. Am I missing something here? Well, Level Engine, I have an after-party planned for tonight. Don't you think it's time we properly celebrated the amazing start to our literature club? After-party? Sayori doesn't seem too happy with this idea. She still needs to talk to me after all. I was going to walk Sayori home tonight. Oh, you're going with Sayori? Well, come on, Level Engine. I'm sure you'd have more fun with me, right? Parties are much more fun than lying in bed all night. What the? Why would she say that? I look over to Sayori with shocked eyes, only to find her looking down at her feet. Her feet? Looks like she's looking at her back, or maybe a little lower. I wonder how many people fantasize about actually looking down there. Literature party. Think of all the imaginative poems you'll write while you're high. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Level Engine. Have fun with Sayori. I can't help but feel a little bit of tension in the air after she said that, but Monica understands, right? Sayori stays quiet the whole walk home. Sayori, has Monica been treating you badly? Is she the cause of all this? No! Monica is amazing! She's so sweet! But I thought I remembered you saying that Monica told you that. Well, except for that day. She said lots of mean things to me, Level Engine. Horrible things. She said I was only a burden to you at the club. She said all I do is hold you back. Sayori begins to cry again, and I quickly pull her into an embrace. Don't listen to her. She doesn't understand. You'd never be a burden to me. You never hold me back in anything. In fact, you're the reason I get up every morning. Being able to see that smile of yours every day motivates me to keep on going. Sayori, let's go with me. I grabbed both her hands and looked directly in her crystal blue eyes shining in the moonlight. I will always love you. I pressed my lips against hers, not even having a second thought. I expect a large slap across my face, but it never happens. Instead, I feel her kiss back. My heart starts beating incredibly fast. I feel my face heat up. It must have lasted for a good minute before I had to catch my breath. I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't mean to do anything to you when you weren't ready for it. That's okay, Level Engine. That made me feel a little better. Classic Sayori. Always making light of an awkward situation. She's always been good at that. Sayori yawns and rubs her eyes. Well, I'm pretty sleepy now. I had a long day today. I can't help but feel worried about her. Without thinking, I immediately pop up the question. Do you want me to stay with you? You want to stay at my house? Is that a bit much? Well, no. It's just that we haven't stayed over like this in a long time. Well, for old time's sake. Alright. What's this cutscene supposed to be? Okay, so the inside of her house looks like mine, but the walls are just some really bright blue color. Why do I feel like they wouldn't look exactly like that? Yep. Hey, sorry to bother you so early in the morning, Level Engine, but school was cancelled today. No meeting after school either. Odd. I don't exactly remember any announcement saying school would be cancelled today. I respond with cancel. Do you know why? Get up off the couch. I quickly walk up to Sayori's room and gently knock on her door, slightly afraid she wouldn't respond. Sure enough, her sleepy voice replies to me. Wait for me outside so we can walk to school, okay? Did Monica not tell her about school being cancelled? Well, 'cause I have a room in uniform. Why aren't you dressed? Monica didn't tell you school was cancelled today. I thought it was pretty strange too. I guess no literature club today. Well, go get dressed, Sayori. We should make this day off count, don't you think? What do you mean? Let's go to the cafe. We haven't been there together in a long time. It'll be just like old times. Alright, I'm ready. So, is school actually cancelled or is Monica lying? We arrive at the cafe and a burst of nostalgia hits me so hard I nearly fall over. I assume Sayori felt the same way. She nearly trips over her own feet. I grab her arm to keep her from falling over. Clumsy as ever, huh? Hey, don't be mean, Level Engine. I know you felt it too. I'd be lying if I said the cafe didn't remind me of the good times. Thinking back to when we were kids, Sayori and I would always order the cinnamon buns. The cinnamon buns? They were her favorite. Back when times were simpler. Back when Sayori wasn't depressed. I wonder. Making sure she cannot hear me, I walk over to the counter and place a special order for Sayori and I. I recognize that voice anywhere. Yet I somehow don't feel happy to hear it. Oh, hey Monica. Funny seeing you here. Well, this is a cafe after all. Why wouldn't I be here? They have the best coffee. You mind if I hang out with you guys? I slightly hesitate in answering her question. This was supposed to be a date for us. I didn't want to be rude to Monica though, so I reluctantly offer her a place to sit. Sayori fidgets in her chair but keeps a smile on her face the whole way through. Hey Monica, glad you could join us. Sure, I guess so, Sayori. Hey, good thing Level Engine didn't leave you hanging that morning, huh? Before I could even react to what Monica just said, the cinnamon buns arrived at our table, and the rush of nostalgia just melted me away. Whoa! You ordered cinnamon buns? That's so sweet, Level Engine. I can't believe you remembered. These are my favorite. Oh, you're such a kid, Sayori. Why don't you just grow up already? Whoa, that caught me off guard. Is this really Monica talking right now? This would have been fine coming from Natsuki, but Monica? Why is she being so mean? Hey, I was just saying. Oh, please, don't even play like that with me, Sayori. You and I both know how depressed you are. Look at you. Quit acting like a kid for once. What the hell? I can't let this go on any longer. Okay, I don't know what your problem is, but I think you should leave. Oh, yes, of course. Sorry, Level Engine. Didn't mean to ruin your little date. What's she gonna do then? I'm starting to realize how badly this is getting to her. I should say something. Hey, Sayori. It's okay. Don't listen to a word she said. Something is wrong with her. I'm sure she didn't mean any of the things she said. I'm at a loss for words. What else am I supposed to say here? I'm still in shock that those words even left Monika's mouth in the first place. It's okay, Level Engine. As long as you enjoy your time here, I'll be happy to. She gives me a faint smile. Do you think I act like a kid? What kind of question is that? So what if you do? I like you for who you are. Sayori gives me another faint smile. I decide there's only one thing left to do. I almost forgot. I'll grab a piece of the cinnamon bun and place it in Sayori's mouth. It seems all of Sayori's thoughts just slipped away. I proceed to join in on the nostalgia hype train and take a bite too. Yep, just like old times. Sayori and I finish up at the cafe and start walking back home. Monika's words are still ringing in my head. What's her problem? She used to be so supportive and caring for Sayori. Did she really just say those mean things? Sayori stays quiet as we walk home. Sayori, don't forget you can still talk to me about this stuff, Sayori. I'm here for you. Oh, it's okay, Level Engine. Being here with you makes today a happy day anyway. Sayori gives me a big smile. I decide to trust her. I mean, things will be fine as long as I stay by her side, right? It's off-putting how happy she acts sometimes. Although maybe that's not so much of a bad thing. I'll just have to figure out this Monika situation on my own. Suddenly, Sayori calls out to someone. Hey, Natsuki! Sure enough, an out-of-breath Natsuki shows up seemingly out of nowhere. It seems like she just finished running a marathon. Hey guys. Where were you running from, Natsuki? You don't look properly dressed for a jog. No, silly. Sayori and I help Natsuki over to the nearest bench and sit her down. You should catch your breath, Natsuki. You look really tired. 5 minutes pass and Natsuki seems just about up to speed again. I was running from something. It's not any of your business, though. Well, if it's your personal business, I won't bother you about it. Okay, good. We hang out around the bench for a few hours, talking about school, the literature club, and Natsuki's cooking. Oh, guys, it's getting late. We should probably head home. Natsuki noticeably looks a little nervous, as if something was bothering her. What's wrong, Natsuki? Nothing, I'll just walk with you guys a little bit more. We shared concerned looks, but didn't want to bug Natsuki about it. Hooray, we're home! I shake my head once more at Sayori's childish behavior, but I guess that's the kind of girl she is. Hey Sayori, do you mind if I spend the night at your place tonight? Just for the tonight, though? And I don't want you to keep me up all night with your silly games, either. Sayori looks shocked and excited at the same time. Yay, a sleepover! But why so suddenly, Natsuki? Won't your dad get worried? Don't worry about that. Geez, Sayori, you're always trying to get into everyone's business. Sorry, Natsuki, you're just so cute! What does that have anything to do with it? Sayori, giggling, rushes inside her house and slams the door shut, leaving an angry Natsuki on the front porch. Natsuki sighs and smiles. Man, that's Sayori. As annoying as she can be, she never fails to leave a smile on my face. Natsuki turns towards me, looking a little worried. Hey, Level Engine, I don't know how else to tell you this, so... Here, just take it already. Piece of paper, looking away to avoid eye contact. Don't read it in front of me. Read it when you're at home. Okay, so there's no voice acting for this. I was expecting it. I'm just gonna have to do it myself. So this wasn't easy to write, and it definitely wasn't easy to say it in person, so this was the best way I could do this. I've been having a lot of issues at home. Serious issues. It's the reason I ran away from home today. My dad treats me so badly. He never feeds me, and he hits me a lot. I just want to let you know because I know I can trust you. I know you won't tell anyone. Just don't bring this up tomorrow. We can talk about it later. I never would have guessed. She just seems like the kind of girl that can stand up for herself. I struggle to even imagine all the pain Natsuki must feel every day. Something needs to be done, but I can't go against Natsuki's wishes. I'm sure when the time is right she'll talk to me about it more. She says she trusts me after all. I place the note on the kitchen table and go upstairs to get ready for bed. I just hope Sayori doesn't annoy Natsuki too much. Why do I feel so angry? Why do I want to see them suffer? They aren't real. They aren't real. They aren't real. This has got to be Monica talking. For him. I know you can hear me. I will do anything to be with you. I just need to keep pushing forward. Why are these files so different? I don't understand why they keep coming back. That's gotta be Monica talking. That sounds like something she would say. I mean, I've played enough of these so I would know. I wake up and can't help but immediately worry about Sayori. After what Monica said to her yesterday, she must be hurting. Natsuki's with her, so she should be okay. I'm actually getting kind of thirsty, so... just gonna get this open real quick. I've never heard of it before. I'm gonna try something new. Found this in a pizzeria downtown. I'm thinking it's Lebanese, if I'm not mistaken. That's gonna be my first guess. Never heard of this. Never heard of this Vimto thing. But I needed something to drink, so yeah. That's not half bad. It's alright. Despite that, I shoot a quick good morning to Sayori and await a response. I figure, let's try one of these Vimtos, whatever they are. Good morning. Is that supposed to be a heart? It doesn't exactly look like a heart when you use that font. But that font doesn't exactly look like what it looks like. Something weird. I hope Natsuki treated you well. Of course, Natsuki cooked me dinner and then we talked about the literature club all night before heading to bed. Great. I'll see you outside in a bit. I take a quick shower, get dressed, and head out to meet Sayori and Natsuki. I want to see if I can make the text scroll a bit faster. So... text speed, I think this will double it, maybe? That's gonna definitely do it. Maybe a bit slower. Hey Sayori, good morning Natsuki. Natsuki is standing next to Sayori in the exact same clothes as yesterday. No, I gotta run home real quick and change. Natsuki glances at me for a second after saying this. I shoot her a concerned look, but she quickly turns around and runs off. I'll meet you guys at the club later. Sayori giggles. She should have gone home yesterday and picked it up. She's probably going to be late. I refrain from saying anything about her home issues. Clearly Natsuki hasn't told her about it. Come on, Sayori. We don't want to be late, do we? We walk to school. Not much is said between us, but Sayori seems to be in a much better mood compared to yesterday. Maybe spending time with Natsuki was a refreshing experience for her. Classes seemed like they would never end today. Literature club time. I'm actually really starting to look forward to going every day now. Wait, Monica's not here? I didn't even know she was gone. It's supposed to be like some sort of raspberry drink. And my first guess is that it was from the Arab world. Like, I mean, I've never heard of it up until like now. Like, I was wondering what it was supposed to be. I'm guessing this isn't voiced either. I mean, how the hell is anyone gonna read this? I mean, I'll give it a try, but I'm probably gonna stop, like, not even halfway through. Here goes. Sgfoy wagil. Fluvkusubak 5 cages gufus. It's base 64. What the hell? My eyes hurt the more I try to read the note. I involuntarily crush the note and toss it aside. That looked like Monica's handwriting. Is she alright? Perhaps I should go look for... Well, I don't need to go look for her now, it looks like. There she is. I guess Monica must be practicing piano again. I haven't talked to Yuri in a while, so I decided to check up on her. Yuri's tea set is arranged on one of the desks, looking graceful as ever, even while she pours the tea. Hey, Yuri. Yuri jumps again, nearly spilling the tea over. Now the music's off key again. I guess I should stop showing up so suddenly, huh? Oh no, it's okay, Level Engine. I shouldn't be spacing out so much. Great. First time talking to Yuri in a few days and already ruined it. How have you been? Yuri seems a little surprised at my question, as if this is something she's not used to hearing. Well, Natsuki and I have been getting along better lately. We've been talking some time to learn each other's writing styles. I may not exactly prefer the simplicity of her writing, but I can see how, some people would like it. Well, hey, that's good. Glad you guys finally found some common ground. Yeah, it's nice to have a real friend for once. Not that I don't consider you to be a real friend, of course. That is only if you want to be friends. Yuri shyly looks away from me. Of course we're friends. I wouldn't have it any other way. Really? Yuri noticeably gets excited, but quickly returns to her usual timid nature. That's a relief. I said too much again. Sorry. That's okay, Yuri. I enjoy listening to you. Really? Yuri smiles. Ah, thank you, Level Engine. There is a moment of silence between us as she pours me a cup of tea. Hey, Level Engine, didn't you see Monica on your way here, did you? I didn't. In fact, I was wondering the same thing. Oh, well, Level Engine, Yuri scans the room and makes sure Natsuki and Sayori are out of listening distance. Monica has been acting very strangely recently. Funny you say that. Just yesterday, Monica completely blew up on Sayori. She just insulted her for no reason. Maybe she's stressed out about the club? I really hope we aren't stressing her out. Suddenly the door swings open. Just double checking to make sure the chat's still working. I mean, really should be. I mean, I'm not just killing the process that's responsible for just keeping it updated anymore, because now I know what CEF Bootstrap actually does. Oh fuck, it's that face again. Oh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is going to happen. She's right. The entire mood seemed to change when Monica walked in the classroom. This is gonna show up in my nightmares. That's gonna appear in my nightmares. Even the weather outside turned a gloomy gray. Monica walks over to the desk in the front of the room and starts writing something in her journal. Oh, and Yuri even moved her eyes to go look at wherever Monica might be in the room. Nice little detail there. I mean, usually they don't do that. All four of us are staring Monica down. Her bow is crooked, her uniform is wrinkled. Even her eyes seem to look more tired than before. It looks like she hasn't been getting enough sleep. Perhaps something really is bothering her after all. What are you guys looking at? Quit staring. Again, her sudden mood swings really catch me off guard. She must be really stressed out. I would talk to her if I could, but not when she's so irritable. Plus the other girls are around. I think I need to talk to her alone somewhere. Check up on Natsuki. I think about the notes she gave me last night. I'm tempted to ask for more details, but I'm sure she wouldn't like it if I brought it up in front of everyone. Oh, speaking of manga, I brought this new one I wanted to show you. Maybe we can read it together. But don't get any ideas this time, you pervert. Okay, jeez. Keep your voice down, Natsuki. That's supposed to stay between us. Shut up. Never bring that day up, you got it? Natsuki gives me a little shove. Sometimes I can never tell if she's joking or being serious. Come on, let's just go get it. Natsuki, what are you talking about? Monica! And now she looks like she's normal again. Hello, Natsuki. Is there anything wrong? Yeah, Monica, can you quit moving my manga around? It's getting annoying. Monica, to Natsuki and I's surprise, starts laughing. Oh, please, Natsuki. Cut the tsundere act already. You and I both know you're just acting like that to impress Level Engine. Natsuki turns extremely red and slams her manga on the desk near her. What did you just say? Oh, you're so cute, Natsuki. You were also pretty cute that day you and Level Engine made cupcakes together. How does she know? Then again, this girl is like literal god. She can manipulate the game files, so I shouldn't be asking these questions. Of course she's gonna know. As soon as those words left Monica's mouth, Natsuki pushes Monica to the ground and aims a fist at her. I dare you to say one more thing, Monica. I swear if you do, I'll... You'll what? Beat the shit out of me like your dad does to you? Natsuki lands a good punch on Monika's eye, making it swell up almost instantly. Natsuki gets up and runs out of the club room crying. What the hell just happened? Yuri and Sayori rush over to see what happened. Monika stands up and looks straight at me. Don't you see, Level Engine? Natsuki is pretty messed up, isn't she? Honestly, if I, honestly, considering the original game, I'd have to say she's like personally the least messed up of the four girls. Why did you even say such things to Natsuki and even Sayori? You've also been looking pretty stressed lately, too. Do you want to explain yourself now? You need to stop asking questions of Lungeon. There's nothing wrong with me. Why do you keep spending so much time with everyone else?
Monica, don't you love me, Level Engine?
This is voice too?
Monica, why don't you love me?
But I do love you.
Why won't you PLOYWIDHMEINSTEAD?
Siri,
Self-voice.
you're fucking terrible at this. Siri, you are horrible at this voice acting. I just want to see, like,
Disabled.
okay, what will the robot try and do to read this anyway? I'm curious.
Self-voicing enabled. Monica, UXFBN Fifth Factual Hide VCBNRS BPDDK08 SARS X Night 5 PVC BNFQ50 9 SRSE equals. Self-voicing disabled.
And then suddenly we're back in our room. Yeah, you're not the only one who figured that she sounds like Siri. Awesome Yoshi pointed that out too, and I totally agree. To my surprise, Sayori was in my kitchen holding a brown bag with the cafe's logo on it. Good morning. I hope I didn't surprise you too much. Geez, Sayori. I mean, I guess this is just like old times, huh? Sayori nods and hands me the brown bag. I'm sure you can never guess what I bought you. Sure enough, there are two cinnamon buns wrapped nicely in plastic wrap. One of them had my name on it, the other one had Monica's? Well, that's really nice of you, Sayori. You even bought one for Monica, too? Well, I feel like Monica has been really stressed out lately, so I thought it would be nice to buy her one, too. If there's one thing she's good at, it's making friends with everybody. I just don't want Monica to be sad or upset. Everyone deserves to be happy. We need more people like you on this planet, Sayori. Now come on, we're going to be late. Wait, has this happened before? Monica, Yuri making tea, Natsuki reading manga, Sayori doodling in a journal. Yes, it has. Suddenly the door opens. This looks even more messed up than before. The four of us look up at Monica and watch her walk over to the desk in front of the room. She looks as confident as ever, but she looks even worse than before. Her bow is crooked, her uniform is wrinkled. I'm getting some intense deja vu right about now. Yuri walks up to Monica and places a cup of tea on her desk. And let me guess, is Monica going to just lift up Yuri's sleeves and show everyone her, you know... Hi, Monica. Yuri tries her best to keep her composure. Is she somehow scared of her? How are you feeling? Monica stops writing and then looks at Yuri. I'm fine, Yuri. I'm just writing some stuff down. Also, I'm sorry for being late. I was getting some stuff down for today. There's no need to worry so much, I think. What counts is that you at least made it here. Monica returns a smile towards Yuri and goes back to writing. Yuri stands there, unsure of what to do. I guess I'll go read now. Geez, Monica, next time you should try not to be so late. What if something were to happen here? Ah, okay, I get it. But you don't have to worry so much, Natsuki. It's not like I'll miss school entirely or anything. Well, next time you should prioritize a little better. Again, Monica responds with only a smile and returns to writing. Natsuki looks at Monica once more and turns back around to concentrate on her manga. Sayori walks up to the desk and I decide to go with her. Hey, Monica! I know you weren't feeling too well, so me and Love Luncheon brought you a little something. Sayori beams as I pull the cinnamon bun out of the bag. Monica stands up quickly. Whoa, that looks really good. It looks so soft and tasty. You're so cute, Sayori. Does she really like sweets this much? Monica realizes that we're staring at her. Quit staring at me, you idiots. Monica suddenly stops and puts her hands over her mouth, as if she just said something really embarrassing. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just need to get some more sleep. Sayori and I look at each other in even more confusion. Well, I'm glad to see you still made it. Yeah, it's good that you made it here, Monica. Sayori tries her best to keep her usual smile. So, Monica, you said you're prepared for something for today. Mind filling us in? Sharing poems, but going to a place like a park or next to the ocean. Next to the ocean? What do you want to do next to the ocean? Are you going to try and throw the other girls into the ocean? I can totally picture Monica just right now taking Sayori and pushing her over the bridge, pushing her into the ocean, or doing the same thing to Yuri and Natsuki. This is just... I can totally picture this right now. That sounds pretty nice. I feel that a calm environment helps one's ability to express their emotions while reading the poem as well. Well, Monica, that sounds nice, I guess, but I don't know if I could just go around walking around at night by myself. I think we should all carpool or something. Natsuki's right. Do you think there's a better way we can all meet up? Well, as the president of the Literature Club, I am certain I have the experience to properly handle any situation ahead of us. Oh, I'm sure we'll be able to figure out how to do it. Monica looks down as if she was ashamed of being confident in herself. It almost reminds me of how Yuri would act. So how come you got all shy, Monica? You're never shy. Oh, shut up, you dummy. Quit trying to get in my business. Sayori looks about ready to cry. Oh, I'm sorry, Sayori. I don't know what came over to me. I should really start going to sleep earlier. I decide to try and bring the conversation back up to speed. Well, you girls can carpool together. I think I would just make everyone feel crowded if I went. I don't mind walking. I could use the exercise. Hey, don't worry about that, Level Engine. I'm sure we'll all fit. Well, alright if you say so. Alright then. It's settled. We're going to have a poem night at the pier. Make sure to get your poems done. Monica suddenly gets shy again. Yes, like... You can throw them off the pier. What Monica to right now to me, she just something about her makes me feel like she's just some psychopath or killer in the making. This Monica though creeps me out. I mean, I'm not really used to Monica. I mean, I can kind of sympathize with her, but this one creeps me the fuck out right now. The sharks are gonna have a blast tonight. Maybe, Jonah. Maybe. I can kind of understand what Monica, like, feels in a way. Well, not understand perfectly. I mean, it's really complex after all, but I knew a guy, like, one of my longtime subscribers kind of actually reminds me of her in a sense. Has these multiple personalities, constantly asking, like, what I am, like, what is real, or are you real? These really existential questions that I'm just, like, honestly not too sure, like, how to even answer. But I still do talk to him or, well, multiple personalities, so them, because I feel like they can really use the company. So yeah, though, like, he does kind of remind me of Monica in a way. Maybe that's why, like, Monica started to grow on me a bit more. I can't handle this anymore. It's starting to show more often now. I'm losing control. I want to keep calm, but he just won't notice me. Why won't he notice me? You're the one who's going to make me do this. I'm going to delete them, even if it kills me. Don't worry. They aren't real anyway. But I'm real. You're going to be mine. Why won't these voices get out of my head? I'm getting worse. I'm not myself anymore. I'm losing my ability to talk to you like this. This place is taking you away from me. I'm sorry, Level Engine. And that's why you're everything to me, Sayori. I took you for granted for so long, but now I realize how much you really care for me. I've been so dense my whole life, but you finally gave me a wake-up call. I love you, Sayori. I take Sayori's hands in mine and smile back at her. Oh, is this going to turn out to be like some sort of nightmare? Is this going to be a fake out or something? And are we going to get to hear White House's why you never became a dancer again? Her eyes are now filling up with tears. Her blue eyes are sparkling in the sunlight. I feel like this is going to be some jump scare just waiting to happen. Oh, Level Engine, everything used to be so hard, but nothing can take me away from you. Your words used to feel like thorns poking my heart, but now they make me feel fuzzy. It feels nice. You saved my life, Level Engine. Wait, did you seriously just go and kill her like that? But I'm still terribly depressed. You didn't save me at all. I'm just telling you this so you won't worry about me anymore. I'm actually dead. You didn't save me in time. My corpse is still hanging lifelessly in my room. But you don't care, right? You only care about Natsuki, Yuri, Monica? It's okay, Level Engine. Let me go. Get out of my head. I wake up in a cold sweat. I start hyperventilating. That wasn't real, was it? It felt so real. Before I reflect on it anymore, I grab my phone and text Sayori immediately. Morning! Oh, thank God, Sayori. I had a nightmare. Ah, sad face. Poor Level Engine. Was it super scary? It was kind of scary. I just need someone to talk to. Head downstairs. Oh, wow. So, the person writing the poems kind of played along with the random words gag that Paul Chartres just played straight in Doki Doki Rain Clouds. And then kind of just completely flipped out on its head and actually made him write actual sentences. In fact, that totally sucked, but I'm really going to be late if I don't hurry. I see Sayori outside waiting for me. Sayori has been getting up on time recently. It's nice seeing her bright smile greet me every day. As I walk up to Sayori, she runs in and gives me a big hug. Now those bad dreams can't hurt you anymore. Hee. Ah, thanks. It's nice to see you happy, Sayori. I've been feeling much better recently. Hey, by the way, what took you so long? Kinda forgot to write a poem today, so I wrote one real quick. Gotta get better about that, I know. Oh geez, we gotta go. We're going to be late if we don't hurry. Literature club, nightmare I had. Everything's as it always is. Monica isn't here again? Why does thinking of her remind me so much of that dream I had? Thinking about it only makes my head hurt. Is Monica gonna look even worse now? She seems very confident today. Oh, she looks better? It's okay, Monica. You made it here. That's what matters. She looks better? Okay, everyone. We're all going to the pier to read our poems today. I see that everyone has their poems ready, so let's all go home and change into more comfortable clothing. Okay, I'll go to each of your houses then pick you up. Sound good? We all nod and leave the club together. I don't know how to feel about this. Leaving Monica alone with Sayori. I don't know how to feel about this. I'll see you at the pier, Level Engine. I go inside and prepare for the night. What to wear is not much of a choice. All I have are just t-shirts and jeans. I quickly throw something on and go outside. As I come out, I see that Monica is already here to pick up Sayori and I. Natsuki and Yuri are already in the car as well. Oh, right, we're still sharing a house. I've never seen Monica drive before. Sayori quickly runs outside and jumps in the car. Hey guys, I see Sayori is eager to get going. Seems like it. Is there space in the back seat? Yeah, well, if you can squeeze next to Yuri, that is. I notice Yuri is taking up most of the seat. Well, she does have pretty big boobs. Hey, Yuri, you're kinda... What's wrong, Level Engine? Am I in your way? A little bit. Okay, I'll skis in. Squeeze you right out of that word. Wait, skis again? Twice in a row. It's squeeze with a U in between the Q and the E. Oh, I know what the problem is. Yuri's butt is too big. Now it's her butt too? Okay, this car is way too small for all 5 of us. I have a bike I can use to get there. We can just meet. I can hear Yuri sigh in relief. Hey, don't leave me here alone, Level Engine. Come on, Sayori. You won't be left alone. You have all your friends right here. How about I text you until we get there? Sounds good? While riding the bike? Promise you won't stop texting me until I get there? Yeah, I know there are laws that, like, you're not allowed to text while you drive, but what are the laws for texting while you bike? Texting while biking. What would the laws on that look like? I'm pretty sure that would be against some sort of law, too. I thought we were going to be looking at, like, the pier from Rain Clouds and Exit Music for a second, but this looks like a different one. I arrive at the pier and set my bike next to a nearby tree. To my surprise, they still haven't shown up. I pull out my phone and text Sayori. Hey Sayori, are you guys on your way? I'm already here. Almost. Monica said we should stop at the store to get some snacks. Can you buy me some candy? Promise you'll keep texting me? Sure. I finish refining the poem and look at my phone. It's been 15 minutes since I got here. Where are they? Sayori hasn't replied either. The last message she sent was, I can't wait to get there. Shouldn't take that long to stop at a convenience store. I really don't know what to do, and I look like an idiot standing around, so I take a seat on a bench and play on my phone. 30 minutes go by. Did they ditch me to go on a girls' night out? No. Sayori would have texted me, right? I'm getting really worried, so I call Sayori. No answer. I call again. Nothing. Shit. I try calling Natsuki. Still nothing. And Yuri. No one is picking up? I feel like I'm about to hyperventilate. It's not like Sayori to just ignore her phone like that. Not since. At this point I'm panicking, so I just keep calling Sayori. I didn't care about blowing up her phone or being annoying. I just couldn't shake this feeling that something terrible has happened. That's when I hear it. The sirens. Distant sirens, yet my gut feeling told me they had something to do with the girls. I feel adrenaline take over. I run over to my bike and... Did Monica have a car accident? Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. You, dummy. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Why am I going... Okay, so... I hear sirens. Why am I running... Well, what? Did Monica just drive them into the forest and get them lost and just crash into a tree? I check my phone and try calling Sayori again. Still nothing. What the hell is happening? A rotating wheel. Turning... is that Yuri phase again? That one creeps me out too. Grinding. Boat head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. It feels... So... I finally reached the street. It's eerily empty. No cars are about. It's not even that late. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. So on and so forth. But a poem is ever actually finished. It just... What the fuck? The fuck is that noise? I love it. I just want to look at you, you dummy. Level engine, level engine, level engine, level engine, level engine. What the? What the hell happened? I stare at the car, now completely in tatters. The girls are nowhere to be found. A couple of police officers escort me away from the scene. I don't even know how to feel. I don't know how to react to a scene like this. My friends are. Without even thinking, I pull out my phone and answer the call. Hello? Sayori? What happened? Are you okay? Where are you? Everything is okay, Level Engine. We all made it out okay. We're in the hospital. Oh, thank God you're okay. How are the others doing? Are they hurt? Are you hurt? I'm okay. My hand really hurts. The doctors say it might be broken. Poor Sayori broke her hand, yet even in scary moments like these, she finds a way to make everything seem alright. I'm glad that only her hand was damaged, though. I wonder how the others are. Well, Yuri actually protected Natsuki. Yuri took most of the hit. Natsuki hurt her arm pretty bad, though. So, what do you mean Yuri took most of the hit? The doctor said Yuri took a pretty bad hit to her head. Oh god. Why didn't I just go with them? I'm glad they're alive, but I don't like hearing about all my friends in these conditions. Why did Monica insist that I walk today? Monica. I just remembered how she was the one driving and I saw no other car around. Despite how weird she's been acting lately, I still care about her. How about Monica? Is she okay? She was driving, of course. Well, she's okay. She's definitely hurt way more than me and the other girls. Sayori sounds genuinely concerned. It sounds like she's about to cry. It's okay, Sayori. Calm down. I'll be over there soon. The doctors will take care of you, okay? Just take it easy. Haven't seen this hospital before. Okay, so they're all in adjacent rooms. What sort of condition is she in that Sayori couldn't say? She said she was okay, right? I walk into the elevator and go up to the 4th floor. Sayori's room is the first one on the left. I gently knock on the door and walk in. Oh my god. Sayori was still wearing her casual clothing, a little bloodstained from what I assume came from her broken hand. She has a cast on her left hand that she already doodled on. She also has a bruise on her right arm. Seeing Sayori like this was nearly unbearable, but at least she's alive. Level Engine, I'm so glad you're okay. She sits up from the bed she was lying on and gives me a big smile. See, it's not so bad. She shows me her cast and giggles. I laugh a bit too, feeling a little emotional. Thought I was going to die. It was so loud and scary. A little scratched up but alive. That's all that matters to me. I was afraid to lose you again. It feels really nice to hear you care about me, but you know. Before I could let her finish, I placed my lips against hers. Kiss is a little more intense than last time. Sorry I ruined our moment, Level Engine. My hand still really hurts. That's alright. I forgot about your hand for a moment there. Go check on the others. Can you call the nurse? Natsuki's door. I open the door to find Natsuki lying in bed with her eyes closed. Psst, Natsuki? Hey, why did you walk in when I'm trying to sleep, you creep? Sorry. I'm glad to see you're doing okay, Natsuki. This whole thing must have been pretty scary, huh? Is your arm okay? Yeah, it's okay. It still hurts, but they gave me medicine for it. I don't know if Sayori told you, but... Let me guess. Is Yuri dead? Must feel bad the fact that Yuri protected her. Listen, alright? I feel really bad that Yuri took that blow from me. She got pretty messed up. I mean, I totally would have handled myself. She didn't have to protect me. Am I gonna see her dead or something? I'm not looking forward to seeing these next 2 rooms. I'm a little worried about what I'm about to see. I knock on her door gently, as expected, no response, so I open the door softly. Yuri, everything okay? Doesn't look like it to me. Yuri sits up in her bed. Her forehead is wrapped in bloody bandages. Her face is riddled with scars from what I assume is glass? She looks pretty sedated. I assume she gave the doctors a hard time. Poor Yuri. Hey, Level Engine. What are you doing in my room, silly? Yeah, definitely sedated. As long as you aren't in pain, Yuri. Pain? It feels good. Why does this sound so creepy? I'm going to assume that's the sedative talking. Shouldn't you be getting some sleep? Hey, I don't need sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Immediately after saying this, Yuri collapses into my arms, snoring softly. I shouldn't be laughing. She's in like what looks like a terrible like state. Monika's room. Sayori did say she got pretty messed up, even more so than Yuri. I'm just terrified for Monika more so than... I'm just terrified to see what Monika's up to. She looks fine? I don't notice anything too wrong with her, at least not at first glance. She seems to be resting peacefully. As I walk closer to her, her injuries become more apparent. Her sweater is slightly torn, and her face is cut ever so slightly by small shards of glass. I look over at the clipboard next to her. Oh no. I don't understand much of the medical jargon, but the words that stand out to me are head trauma, concussion, possible memory loss, and coma. Oh, Monika. As I watch her breathe softly, I think about how stressed she was. How hard she tried to make today great. She really is a great president. I take a seat in the chair next to her and grab her hand. Wait, is this really me doing this? You know, Monika, I think you're amazing. The things you've done for this club, how you brought everyone together, I appreciate all of it. You really are amazing, Monika. I just wish you weren't so out of my league. I would have loved to care for someone like you. Why am I saying these things? And now she looks normal again? Help, something's wrong here. Oh, I'm so glad you feel that way about me, Level Engine. It's about time you finally realize I'm the one you want. I hope I don't sound too crazy. I'm not the obsessive type, but you just make me lose control of myself. Act 2. Okay, so that was Act 1. I want to see where this goes. I'm really interested. Another Monday. Walk outside to meet Sayori and... Wait. Everyone's fine? Oh, this is about the hand, right? Okay, so apparently this is a month after Act 1 had happened? Oh, 2 months, except for Monika, who's sadly out due to her condition. Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori are all fully recovered. The damage on her was much worse than the girls. She was in a coma for the first month and has been in rehab ever since. Sayori, being the vice president, has to take over for Monika, which for the first month was pretty crazy considering Sayori's clumsy nature. She's pretty great at making the club fun for everyone, though. Hey guys! Hope everyone had a happy weekend! Sayori's bright and happy attitude always brightens my day up. I assume it has a similar effect on Natsuki and Yuri. Oh. Well, I spent the entire weekend reading. Sorry, that sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? No, Yuri. That sounds fun. As long as you had fun doing it, who cares if it's boring? What about you, Natsuki? It's alright, I guess. Nothing special. I remember that Natsuki never updated me on her issues at home. Not that she should feel obligated to, of course. It's probably really hard for her to talk about it with others. How about you? Anything you'd like to share? Not really anything. My days are always boring. Anime, manga, video games. Maybe I am some lame weeaboo. At least I have a girlfriend though, so that's a plus. Anyway, Monika didn't give me any instructions over the weekend as usual, so I guess we can all relax and do our own thing, okay? As usual,
Self-voicing enabled. Yuri goes over to a nearby desk and starts reading her book. Sayori reaches into her school bag.
Okay, so the thing about the pier.
God knows where she finds those.
I was totally wrong.
Natsuki goes off to the club.
So no one got thrown into the ocean. I was dead wrong. Certainly, she gave me that vibe, though.
Sayuri, hey level engine, why aren't you talking with the other girls? You already spend so much time with me. I gently pat Sayuri's head and laugh. Sayuri, hey? What are you laughing at? Level engine, well, of course I'm going to spend time with you, Sayuri. I'm sure the others understand. Sayuri, well, I just don't want Natsuki or Yuri to feel lonely. Level engine, alright, tell you what. Level engine.
I'll talk with the others more this week, okay? You're probably right.
Self-voicing disabled.
I should be getting closer with them. They're my friends, after all. That's the spirit, Level Engine. I'm glad you're with me today, though. It's been about 2 months since Sayori has been getting professional help from therapists. While she was at the hospital recovering from her injuries, she was also offered help with her depression. She's been getting counseling and taking medications ever since. How have you been? I'm doing fine. Why? I mean, how is counseling going? Is everything okay? Oh, it's going fine. Thanks to you, of course. I appreciate the thoughts, Sayori, but I start to struggle with my words. I take a deep breath. Sayori, I almost lost everything that day, and I don't think that I alone can stop your depression. I just hope you're feeling okay, Sayori. You can be honest with me. Sayori looks as innocent as ever, seemingly unfazed by my sudden emotional outburst. Well, it used to feel like a bat was being swung across my head every time you said you cared for me. Every morning was so hard to wake up and get ready for school. But I want to try my best for you. I told myself every day that I would keep moving because I want to make you happy. Some days are hard, but thanks to getting the help I need and you always being here for me, you push away the rain clouds. You're my sunshine, Level Engine. I stifle a chuckle. Sayori's way of putting things never fails to leave a smile on my face. It's always so cheesy yet I never get tired of hearing it. There's only one thing that matters. She's doing okay now. 2 months ago, she wouldn't have even been here. I get up from my desk and guide her to do the same. Come here, Sayori. I grab her by the waist and pull her close to me. I wrap my arms around her and hold her tight. She hugs me back. I will always protect you. We must have been hugging for a good 5 minutes before Natsuki calls out to us playfully. Alright, lovebirds, you're making me sick over here. Sayori and I quickly let go of each other, my face feeling a bit hot. Sayori and Yuri giggle while Natsuki bursts out laughing. Alright, I surrender. Jeez. Being the only boy in here really sucks sometimes. Everyone's ready to head home? I want to do it again. Level Engine? Monica, what are you doing here? That smile though. 8, 5, 12, 16. Should I write those numbers down? Are they going to be relevant later? Or is it just her going mad again? Was that real? Of course not. I think I'm really starting to miss Monica. Sayori is great at making the club fun and all, but Monica really knew how to help us connect with each other, whether we liked it or not. I decided to plan a surprise visit for her at the hospital. I'll discuss it with Sayori later. I'll meet Sayori, though. Never get tired of these. Good morning! Hey, Sayori. Glad to see you're doing well this morning. The sun is shining super bright today. Indeed it is. It's actually pretty hot now that you mention it. Jeez. I already feel myself working up a sweat. Oh, Level Engine, I forgot to tell you. I have my counseling appointment this afternoon. I won't be able to make it in the club today, so I'll leave you in charge, okay? It's just Yuri and Natsuki, right? I'm sure you can make them both happy. Come on, we don't want to be late. Natsuki and Yuri are having a nice conversation. I decide not to bother them. I set things on a nearby desk and take out my phone. I see a text message from Sayori. Remember to spend time with the other girls too, okay? Geez, easier said than done. I care about Natsuki and Yuri, but it's a little hard for me to talk with them sometimes. I don't want to leave one behind by focusing my attention on one of them. How is one guy like me supposed to keep 2 girls happy? I sigh out loud and 2 girls both notice. Ah, does a little lover boy miss his girlfriend? Oh, quit harassing him, Natsuki. Let him miss his girlfriend in peace. I mean, Nice one, Yuri. Alright, I get it. I'm just upset because I have to babysit you both today. Whatever. Girls look at me as if they're waiting for me to give them something to do. So now what? You mean you don't know? You're just as bad as Sayori. My bad. Well, it's whatever. I'm going to go read over there. Call me if you need me. Can I show you something? A book. A thick-looking book. I honestly thought you were all about horror and nothing else. I read other genres too. Oh yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to get you upset. That's okay. So what's this book about? It's technically a horror story, but it's non-fiction. It's about this German soldier during the Second World War. He's constantly faced with extremely difficult decisions and situations. As a result, he starts to break down mentally and loses sight of who he really is. He's always in a constant state of doubt and comes close to suicide on multiple occasions. He even forces this one family to... Oh, well, that would be a spoiler. Anyway, I enjoy this quite a bit. It puts on display the human psyche and how easily it can be broken by external stimuli. Imagine being placed in situations where you must choose between who lives and who dies. Can't even begin to fathom how much stress this man must have went through. Writing so descriptive. Chills me to the bone, that's why I love it. Coupled with the fact that this is all true, it's absolutely exhilarating. What do you think, Level Engine? I'm stunned. Never fails to amaze me. That actually sounds pretty amazing, Yuri. I gotta admit, I'm pretty interested. You are? Yeah, I might ask Sayori if she's up to go to the bookstore. I would love to get a copy of my own. That would be great. We could share our thoughts together. Yuri starts to fidget a little. Yuri's getting into World War II novels, huh? I went on another one of my rants again, didn't I? That wasn't a rant, Yuri. I'll enjoy listening to you talk about this sort of stuff. Seriously, it's like you're the most intelligent one in here. You put the literature in Literature Club. Really? I'm sorry, will you excuse me for a moment? Hey, what did you say to her? What? Nothing. Natsuki storms up to me and stands on her tiptoes, getting close to my face. What did you do, dummy? Nothing, she just ran out. Yuri always does that. She does? Oh, well, not that I'm worried or anything. She just outright leaves for like 20 minutes and comes back acting like it's nothing. Well, maybe she just needed to use the bathroom or something. No, you big dummy. You don't think I would have figured that out by now? I don't know. Honestly, I think she gets bored with the club. Even when Monica was here, she would leave like this. Maybe check where she runs off to? Well, no, of course not. I don't want to seem like a creep. Besides, in the end, it's Yuri's personal business anyway. I just wish she'd explain herself before she leaves like that. I take a moment to gather my thoughts. Well, would it make you feel any better if I went to go look for her? You've always been a creep, Level Engine. Jeez. Natsuki gives me a small shove. Now hurry up and find her already. I can't imagine her going too far, so most likely not the library. I walk a little further down the hall to find the door slightly open. It leads into one of the empty classrooms. I open the door gently. I know what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be like something not so good. I gently open the door. Yuri? Level Engine, no! Yuri scrambles to hide the knife in her blazer. A look of absolute fear is etched on her face. Before I have a chance to react to the scene in front of me, Yuri runs out of the room and heads to the girls' restroom. Damn. Yuri, I had no idea. My heart is pounding at the realization that one of my closest friends has been doing this stuff this whole time. And not a single one of us knew about it. What do I do? What am I even supposed to think in a situation like this? Before overthinking anymore, I rush over to the girls' restroom and place my ear against the door. I hear soft sobs. It's definitely Yuri. Ah, jeez. I should get Natsuki to come check on her. But what if Yuri doesn't want to be seen by her? Oh, to hell with it. She's my friend after all. I nervously opened the restroom door and luckily only one stall was taken. I hope I don't get caught in here. Yuri? It's me. Sorry if I seem like a total creep right now. I'm just worried about you. You definitely do. She starts crying a little harder. I just winced at the realization that I made her feel worse. After a few minutes of hearing nothing but Yuri's soft cries, she starts to speak. Why did you come looking for me? You weren't supposed to see me like this. Yuri's choked up words pain me in my core. I feel tears rush to my eyes, but I stop myself from breaking down and think about my words carefully. Yuri? You think I'm a freak now, don't you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I can't help it. It's the only way I know how to feel better. That wasn't something I expected to hear from someone like Yuri, but now I know more about why she does it. I would never judge you, Yuri. Don't forget that. You're right, it's not your fault and it never will be. But you have to talk to someone about it. Please. I hear Yuri take a deep breath, sounding like she's having an internal battle with herself. The poor girl must be feeling so many emotions right now. I hear the door to the stall unlock. Yuri steps out, her sleeve rolled down so I can't see the cuts. Well, for your level engine, I can try. I guess that's a start, but she needs real help. I don't know how to help her properly. I'm no therapist or anything, but the least I can do is... Yuri pulls me in for a hug, something I really wasn't expecting. I awkwardly hug her back. Hey, I'm just glad to know you're willing to talk to me. So, can we go somewhere else? I finally feel kind of creepy standing in the girls' bathroom like this. Yuri quickly lets go of me and realizes the situation we're in. Ah, yes, you're right, let's go. You know, we don't have to return to the club yet if you don't feel like it. Well, I wouldn't want to keep Natsuki waiting all alone. Oh, speaking of Natsuki, did she know anything about this? No! Yuri suddenly raises her voice, making me jump. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't want Natsuki to find out the person I really am. She'll think I'm a freak. She won't want to talk with me anymore. Yuri starts to cry again. You, Sayori, Monika, and Natsuki, you're all the closest friends I've ever had. I don't want to lose any of you. Hey, Yuri, it's going to be okay. You know I like you for who you are. You don't have to be perfect to be my friend. I'm sure Natsuki understands as well. But I need help. I don't think I can stop on my own. I'm afraid of myself. I'm afraid of the things I do to myself. But I can't help it. Ever since I was a little girl, I would be punished a lot for doing the things I loved. In my parents' eyes, I wasn't the perfect girl they wanted me to be. And now I push people away. I don't want people to know who I really am. It's why I ran away from you. I'm afraid that if I reveal my true self to others, they'll just leave me. So when I cut myself, I feel release all the tension built up inside. It's exhilarating. But whenever I feel intense emotions, I just need to cut. Whether I'm happy or sad, envious or scared, I just want to tear my arm apart. It's clear she's never opened up to anybody like this before. This doesn't feel right. Yuri clenches her wounded arm. I involuntarily let out a gasp. Is she? No. I shouldn't be telling you this. I messed up, like I always do. I don't need your help. You can't help me. No matter what you do or what you say. I'm too far gone, and I messed up by telling you. I know you hate me now, and I know the other girls will hate me too. People will say I'm nothing but a freak. Nothing but a girl just seeking attention. But there's one thing these people get wrong. I don't want attention. I just want everyone to leave me alone. You should go back to the club with Natsuki. Tell her I'm quitting the literature club. Yuri starts clenching her arm harder. She's hurting herself. Just leave me alone. Yuri closes her eyes and starts crying softly. What do I do? I'm obviously not leaving her here by herself. I think back to that day 2 months ago. Sayori, how would you handle a situation like this? I slowly walk over to her, but to my surprise, she starts walking backwards. Stay. Stay away from me. Yuri starts scratching at her sleeve, wincing in pain. I feel absolutely hopeless. I get an overwhelming feeling of urgency, similar to how I felt when I walked in on Sayori that night. I don't dare to move a muscle and attempts to stop her from inching further away from me, but she keeps on walking backwards. She positions herself against the wall and lets her tears fall down her face. She's been opening up her wounds right in front of me. Yuri! Yuri opens up her eyes slowly. I couldn't stop myself from yelling. All just an act of desperation. Please, don't walk away from this. I don't know how to help you, I really don't. Walking away from this isn't going to make things better. You don't understand, Level Engine. I can't be helped. Yes, you can. I know you can. Say... I stopped myself at the thought of Sayori's counseling. The drop of blood falls off of Yuri's hand and lands on the floor. My own tears follow. My vision gets blurred and I feel my chest gets heavy. Level Engine, don't cry. I wipe the tears from my eyes. Yuri, I don't know how I'll help you, but I can't bear to see you like this. If this doesn't prove that I don't care about you, I don't know what else it'll take. I once told a special someone that I'd always be there for them, that I'd never let them go, and I would always be by their side. Can't you see that I feel the same way? You're my friend, Yuri, and I know it'll take a lot of time and effort, but I know you can get better again. Damn it, how am I supposed to get through to you? Without thinking, I walk over to Yuri and wrap my arms around her. Yuri doesn't react. I thought I was going to get punched in the face for a second there. These feelings, I know how intense they are for you. I know you've been so stressed to a point where this feels like the only solution for you, but I want to help you find a healthier way to deal with it. I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I don't think that you're a freak, and I don't hate you. And I can assure you with 100% confidence the club really cares about you. Monika, Sayori, and Natsuki, I'm sure they want nothing more than for you to be okay, because we're your friends, and we care about you more than you could ever imagine. I feel Yuri's arms raise and wrap around me. She's finally hugging back. Yuri's body shakes gently. She lets out a louder cry and buries her face in my blazer, her warm tears soaking it up. Her cries are loud. It's like every emotion she's ever suppressed is coming out all at once. Yuri really needed this. A few minutes pass before Yuri starts to speak again. Do you really care about me that much? Do you? Do you really want me to get better? Of course I do, Yuri. I want to see you get better. I wouldn't be here with you if I didn't care. Yuri starts calming down. Finally. When was the last time anybody has shown how much they care for her? How many people has she pushed away throughout her life? And how many people did the same to her? I promise I won't tell Natsuki or anybody. And I promise I'll do everything in my power to help you get through this. We'll pull through. Together. Thank you, Level Engine. Thank you so much. Follow her to the empty classroom. Look, she was telling me there about lay there on top. Do you want to read together? So let's read that book then. As I make my way through the pages, I hear Yuri's breathing, slow and constant. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her eyes fixed on the words, jotting back and forth almost like a typewriter. I never would have guessed a girl like her would cut herself. And what's a guy like me supposed to do for her? I only helped her because she's my friend, but I have no experience in these sorts of things. Hell, all I do is sit around, read manga, and play video games in my free time. A nerd like me shouldn't be handling situations like this, but I'm almost glad I caught her in the act. I feel like she just needs someone to talk to. She needs to be made aware that we do care about her. Level Engine, you ready to turn the page? Oh, sorry. That's quite alright. Yuri, Level Engine? Where are you guys? Hey, what are you two doing? We're reading. You guys want to read without me, didn't you? I'm pretty glad to. I'm sure Natsuki wouldn't let me hear the end of it if she thought I was cheating on Sayori. It's not that, Natsuki, it's, Yuri likes to read this book in private because it, Oh, I get it. It's a pretty steamy read, isn't it? Don't worry, Yuri. I won't tell Sayori. Anyway, do you guys want to come back to the club room? I have a little surprise for you both. Oh, cupcakes. Now this is what I love about the literature club. I take a huge bite out of the cupcake, filling my mouth with so much flavor I start to moan a bit. Natsuki and Yuri laugh at my reaction and join in with me. These cupcakes are really the best, Natsuki. I've never had anything like them. Psh, it's me. It's not like I made them for you guys or anything. Ha, who am I kidding? I totally did. Guess Sayori's gonna miss out on these, huh? I'll take her one, though. I'm sure she'll love to have a cupcake at the end of the day. Well, that's nice of you, Level Engine. Oh, can I tell you guys about this manga I was reading? I think it's only fair since you guys read without me. What'd you have in mind? So it all starts with these Dragon Balls. Oh, this sounds familiar. Yeah, you suck at being president, but that just makes it all the more fun. Kamehameha! Natsuki, would you like to walk home with me today? Oh, well, sure, Yuri. But this isn't going to be an everyday thing, alright? I know. I could just use a little bit of company today. Well, come on, Yuri. Don't keep me waiting, Slowpoke. Thanks again for checking on me, Level Engine. And if... Yeah, I do skip over a lot of dialogue. If you ever need someone to talk to, you know where to find me. Home sweet home. I shoot Sayori a text message to come over whenever she can to pick up her cupcake. What if I didn't choose to look for her? What if she accidentally cut too deep and bled out? None of us would have been there to save her. I turn over on my backside. My friends, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayori, they all need serious help. I guess I have to stay strong for them. This is what Monica would want, right? Man, if she were here, she'd be able to help me with all this. I close my eyes and drift off to sleep. I hope Yuri will get the help she needs. Ooh. That looked like some Python code there for a second. That looked like what could have been one of the scripts out of the actual game. Monica, are you okay? I wake up gasping for air. Geez, hell of a dream, and you fell asleep in your kitchen. Maybe Yuri's story really got to me. I think back to walking in on her, the blood gushing out of her arm as she looked at me, her face full of terror, in that dream. Why was Monica in there? I decided to call up Sayori. I kind of feel bad for waking her up at this time, but surely she won't mind. At least I hope not. Hello, Level Engine. Why'd you wake me up so late? I'm sorry, Bun. I had another weird nightmare, and hearing your voice helps me calm down. You've been having lots of scary dreams, haven't you? Do you want me to go over? I guess so? No, they like you, Level Engine, but I'll be very sneaky. Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit then. Before I hang up, I hear a loud crash come from my phone's speakers. Ow! I tripped! I guess I shouldn't expect Sayori to be the best at sneaking out of her house. I hang up my phone and set up on my couch. I wonder why now, out of all times, did Sayori ask to come over? Not that I'm complaining. I'm still shaken up over the dream I had, so I can use company. And there's Sayori. Hooray, it's sleepover time! Just like old times, huh? It's really late, though. You sure this was a good idea? Well, you said you were scared. I want to come over and scare the demons away. With hugs! Sayori puts her arms around me and hugs me tightly. Man, you're the best, Sayori. She was right. All my problems seem to slip away. Well, I don't think I can sleep. We can watch some TV for a bit if you'd like. I set up the TV and cuddle up next to Sayori, watching an anime with a girl and a horse. An anime with a girl. That really doesn't narrow them down. Like, most of them have girls. I'm not narrowing it down at all. And I don't know the context behind the girl and the horse. I'm willing to bet the anime is not called The Girl and the Horse. I never got to thank you for helping me. What do you mean? I know it was you who told the doctors about my depression. My heart skips a beat when she says that. Oh, how did you know? You're the only person I've ever told about my depression, silly. But I'm glad you did. I felt more happy in these past few days than I have my whole life, and I have you to thank for that. I'd do anything for you, Sayori. I need to make up all the years we lost. You care about me so much, Level Engine. Sayori puts her arm around my body and rests her head on my chest. I'm happy. I smile and gently brush Sayori's hair. Good. I'm happy that you're happy. I give Sayori a small kiss on her head, making her giggle. We watch TV for about 30 minutes before I start hearing soft snoring. I look down to find Sayori fast asleep on my chest. Oh, Sayori, I'm so glad you're in my life. I gently brush my hand through her soft, pink hair. Eventually, Sayori's gentle breathing starts to lull me to sleep. I just can't stop staring at the horse. Sayori looks so peaceful when she sleeps. I'm so glad she's finally getting the help she so desperately needed. I think back to her conversation last night. She's gone through so much pain her whole life. She deserves this happiness. I've known her since we were kids, and only now I'm fully realizing the feelings I have for her. How dense am I to have not realized sooner? I love Sayori. I get butterflies in my stomach just thinking about it. How long have I been awake for? Sayori picks up her head and rubs her eyes. Oh, she looks tired too now? Not quite as tired as Monica looked earlier in like some of the earlier scenes in Act 1, but it's definitely noticeable. Oh, I didn't want to wake up yet. I was having a really nice dream. Hey, that's a secret. Let me guess, you were dreaming about me, weren't you? Yes. No fair. You know me too well. I walk over to her and give her a kiss on the cheek. That's okay, Sayori. You and me both. Stop embarrassing me, you big meanie. We should probably start getting ready for school. I'll go home and get ready. I'll see you outside. Man, history totally killed me today. How did everyone else's classes go? Mine went pretty well. I started a project on art today. That sounds cool. May I see it? Not yet, it's not ready. Well, I'm glad to see you're trying out new things. Yes, of course. Well, how about you, Say? I'm cut short after realizing Sayori and Natsuki aren't here yet. Yuri, do you know where Sayori and Natsuki went? No, they weren't here when I came in. Okay, now they're there. Wow, I've never seen those two so happy together. It's pretty nice, actually, seeing Sayori get along so well with the other club members. Where were you guys? We just met up in the hallway and got distracted. Yeah, and we aren't that late. Well, it's good to see you two getting along so well. So what are we doing today, Sayori? Well, I actually don't have anything planned for today. As usual. Although this isn't so much of a bad thing. I've been meaning to get a chance to talk to Natsuki. I figured now is a good time as any to finally ask her about her family issues at home. And Yuri's gonna read her book. I assume her counseling session yesterday was pretty successful. I go look over what Natsuki was doing. So I have to check up on you. Remember that note? I want to show you something, but don't say a word. I know how to show my understanding. Natsuki slowly lifts up her sleeve. Oh my god, it's like all black. Some look like as if they just appeared yesterday. It doesn't help to think that these are all over her once broken arm. This is what happens to me almost every day. Even though Natsuki already made me aware of this, it still shocks me to see that she's been going through all this without any of us knowing. After the accident, I was struggling to let the doctors help me. I was afraid they would hurt me the same way my dad would. That's when I realized I can't trust anybody anymore. Even though I know they can help me. My dad, he's ruining my life. Natsuki runs out of the club room. What happened? Why did Natsuki run away like that? Well, I'll go check on her. I am the vice president after all. What Monica would want. For Monica! Sayori, I understand you feel the need to help her, but trust me. She needs her space. She'll be back. Just give her some time. But we'll be here for her when she comes back. Do you want to help make some tea for her? Okay, that's nice of you, Yuri. I wish there was more we could do for her. Natsuki walks back in. Here's some tea, everyone. Here you go, Natsuki. Even Natsuki seemed to perk up a little after she took a sip. If you don't feel like talking about anything, you don't have to. Just know we're all here for you. Sayori gives Natsuki a sad smile. Natsuki is still looking down against to speak. Well, my dad. It's like she's afraid of mentioning this sort of thing. It's alright, Natsuki. Take a deep breath. My dad treats me horribly. He beats me almost every day for the smallest of things. All I have to eat is rice and ketchup. Well, you have something to eat at least. I mean, still bad, but... honestly, the Doki Doki exit music interpretation of this probably had to be, like, way worse. All she had to eat in that was like fast food. Well, whatever was left of it anyway. I like it when he doesn't come home or when he's too tired to do anything. That's when I'm free to read my manga or bake. It's the only things that I can do to make me feel happy at home. My dad would kill me if he saw all the manga I had, and I'm sure he wouldn't like it if he found out about all the baking I do behind his back. Natsuki looks away as tears start forming in her eyes again. I wish all of this would just disappear, but at the same time, I still love my papa. Sometimes he would take me out for ice cream or shopping for new clothes. I still love him because he's my papa, but even then, I felt like he was going to yell or hit me as soon as I got home. The more nice things he did, the more nervous I became. It scares me. I can't even get home without living in constant fear of what he'll do next. All I want is for him to stop hurting me so much, or maybe I'm just a horrible daughter. Maybe I'm just too much of a brat. The three of us share concerned looks. Yuri opens her mouth to speak, but no words come out. Natsuki, we want to... You can't help me! You'll never understand what it's like to have the one person who's supposed to take care of you beat you down every day. You'll never understand what it's like to walk home just to be thrown around and treated like garbage. Girls shouldn't be afraid of going home. Girls shouldn't dread the idea of school being over. Why? Why does it have to be me? Why does he do this to me? Natsuki rests her back against the wall. Her tears are flowing down her neck as she tries so desperately to keep herself together. I don't want to go home. I just want all this to go away. She hugs herself and cries softly, barely loud enough for us to hear. Yuri steps backwards. The confidence she had a few minutes ago is completely absent now. The three of us look at the pink-haired girl sympathetically. I can't believe I'm seeing Natsuki like this. Usually she's known for her outbursts and upfront nature. Known for loving manga, sweets, and cute things. Now she's completely broken. Broken by the one man who was supposed to care for her. Almost subconsciously, I step backwards as well. I don't know what to say or do other than give Natsuki the space she probably needs. Suddenly, Yuri clears her throat and steps forward. Forward again. Yuri looks at me and nods, as if to assure me she's got everything under control. Yuri takes a deep breath, stands up straight, and starts speaking. You're a very strong girl, Natsuki. Not a lot of people can open up to others like this. I understand you're hurting, but may I make a suggestion? I want to help you get away from your troubles. I think you should move out of your home. We can even tell the authorities whenever you feel comfortable doing so. I know it'll be scary at first, but we're all here to support you. I guess it's my turn to say something. Well, you stayed with Sayori before. Why don't you move in with her as a starting point? That sounds like a great idea. My counselor says that spending time with friends is a great stress reliever. You guys make me feel safe here. This club, it's a safe place for me. These past 2 months have been the best months of my life. I thought things would be different after the accident, but all of you made the literature club an amazing place. Thank you all. After more hugging and crying, we all calmed down and started working a plan for Natsuki's move. It's pretty clear that Natsuki is nervous about the move, but we assured her that no matter what happened, we would be there for her. Hope we have a wonderful night. Did you like the song? Sure, I guess so. I didn't really get a good listen at it, though, and... How did you get back here? I thought you were still at rehab. Is she supposed to actually be saying something, but it's just all ciphered up? RNG. Monika's freaking out about RNG too. RNG, CUG, RNG. I saw it there, it said RNG. Fuck Castlevania 3 though. It's just getting so annoying with that axe armor giving me the high axe when I don't want him to. Had another shot at world record going at the stage 8, that ruined it again. I look over at Sayori and Natsuki, who still look a little down after the day we had. Hey guys, perk up. Tomorrow will be a new day. Heh, sounds like Sayori is rubbing off on you. Sayori smiles at me as well. Alright, quit teasing me. You sure you'll be okay living with Sayori, Natsuki? Well, I guess it's better than being at home. Come on, Natsuki. We're going to have lots of funs. It'll be like sleepovers forever. Lots of funs. Did I just say that? Alright, Sayori. You don't have to make it so weird. Jeez. Well, Sayori, do you mind if I get settled? I need to change. Go ahead. I want to talk with Level Engine for a bit. Sorry for acting upset today. That was really selfish of me. I didn't mean to make Natsuki feel bad. What are you doing, Level Engine? I forgive you, Sayori. You did nothing wrong. You helped me so much today. Without you there to support me, I don't think I would have been able to help Natsuki. Well, maybe you're right, Level Engine. I trust you. Please don't be sad anymore. Another of these transitions, okay. So I guess this is the next day. She usually responds pretty quickly. Maybe she's busy with Natsuki. I get dressed, make myself some toast, and walk outside to meet the girls. I see Natsuki waiting outside. She looks a little annoyed. Good morning, Natsuki. Did everything go okay last night? Well, I guess. She was quieter than usual, but I didn't complain too much about that. She's taking forever to wake up, though. I think she's sleeping in again. I'm going to walk to school on my own. I don't want to be late. Wait, I'll see you later, Level Engine. Before I could stop her, she walks off, leaving me on my own to wonder why Sayori isn't outside yet. It's been quite a while since she slept in like this, and then it hits me. How could I forget about something like this so easily? She's probably beating herself up over what happened yesterday. I rush towards Sayori's front door and hastily knock. No answer. I open the door, rush into the house, and run upstairs. Oh god, no. Oh, what? Guys? Guys. What are you doing here? I'm not dressed yet, but you can come in. Oh boy. She's dressed. Well, not dressed in school uniform, but she's dressed, per se. That came out differently. That came out so differently from probably what was intended. I'm not dressed yet, but you can come in. Is everything okay? I'm okay, silly. Sayori, I've known you long enough to know when you're sad. Please tell me what's wrong. You have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm right here for you. The closer I get to her, the more I notice she's been crying. Her eyes are red and watery. But I do have a reason to be ashamed. Sayori, I understand this isn't easy for you, but you can talk to me about anything. Never forget that. Is that me or is that Sayori saying that? Sayori calling herself Sayori. Sayori starts crying, her warm tears landing on my arms. I'm just a burden on you and I know it. I love you so much, Level Engine, but I'm not good enough for someone like you. I'm worthless. I'd be done more than anything. You're better off with Natsuki, Yuri, or even Monica. I'm nothing more than just junk. Sayori's grip on my hands weakened, as if she started to lose hope. Despite hearing something similar from her yesterday, those words hit me like a punch to the stomach. Does she really think I don't want to be with her? Is this what depression does to someone? Sayori, why would I ever leave you for one of our friends? I've known them for, what, a few months? I've known you for as long as I can remember. Why would I ever do something to jeopardize all those memories we shared together? Sayori, to my surprise, steps back. I feel a lump in my throat. She shakes her head. No. No matter how many times you tell me, I still can't stop telling myself it isn't true. It makes no sense that you would leave me with the rain clouds, these voices. They just won't leave me alone. I thought that maybe after all this time I'd see sunshine again, but it just won't get out of my head. Sayori lets out a loud cry and collapses into my arms. Oh, I thought she fell on the floor. Her body is shivering pretty intensely. I hold her close to me and gently rub her back. I slowly lift her off her feet and carry her towards her bed. I sit with her until she slowly drifts off to sleep. She must have exhausted herself. I'm here, Sayori. I'm here. We missed school entirely. I stayed with Sayori on her bed the whole day. I'm sitting on her bed, supported only by a few pillows to lean back on. Her head rests on my chest. I gently brush my hand through her hair. Sayori, I wish I could do more to help you. All I want for you is for you to be happy. I'd do anything for you. I think back to that fateful day, the day everything changed. I start to feel tears swell up. You mean everything to me. I can't bear to lose you. All the tears I've been trying to keep in from yesterday afternoon and this morning come rushing out. I love you, Sayori. Please don't leave me. These feelings that Sayori told me about, is it what she deals with every day? I can't even imagine how horrible that must be. I continue to cry softly, but holding her close to me helps me feel a little better. The only thing that keeps me from having a complete breakdown is her warmth on my lap. I wonder if she feels the same way. Does she always sleep this peacefully? Does she look different when I'm not around? Does she have nightmares if I'm not here to protect her? Sayori wiggles a bit, finding a more comfortable position on my lap, and relaxes again. Sayori? She's certainly unconscious. I love you. I love you too, Level Engine. Her response is slow and quiet. She's definitely sleep-talking. Still, I feel instant relief in her words. I put my arm around her and hurl her closer to me. I feel her heartbeat, slow but constant. I'm sure it would be strange to anyone else, but to me her heartbeat is a sweet reminder my only love, my best friend, is alive. Natsuki's calling. Where are you, dummy? You and Sayori are so late. Well, Sayori wasn't feeling well today. I decided to stay and keep her company. What's wrong with her? Is she sick or what? Well, she's sick, I'll tell you that much. Yuri and I decided it would be a great idea to take the club meeting over to her house. Do you think you can ask Sayori if that's okay? Hey Sayori, wake up, bun. Natsuki and Yuri are coming to visit you. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri want to have the club meeting here, is that okay? Yeah, of course. I let Natsuki it's okay to come over and hang up. Alright Sayori, we're just going to hang out here and have fun, okay? Okay, Level Engine, I think this will be fun. I hear a knock on the door. Yuri and Natsuki. Alright, Sayori, calm down, quit it. Okay, Natsuki. Well, I was thinking we could share poems with each other. We haven't really done that recently. We have poems? An hour well, we didn't have, not all of us had poems an hour ago, but an hour passes and we've all completed our poems. Okay, guys, are you all ready to share? Natsuki stands tall with confidence. I'll go first. I'm actually proud of how this one came out. I guess I'll go after you, Natsuki. Okay, Level Engine can go last because he's a slowpoke. What? Hey, at least I took the time to fix it up, miss. I want breakfast. Hey, meanie. We all laugh together. This is really nice. Is Sayori putting on a mask again, or is she really feeling happy right now? Alright, here goes.
Fresh air. Fresh air. It feels good. But it wasn't always like this. I want to stay like this forever. I never want to go back. You help me. I don't understand why. But I enjoy the fresh air. Who knows how long this will last?
It's a little short side, but we only had a short time to write it. That's okay, Natsuki. For a poem written in an hour, that was really good. What was it about? What? Can't you tell? I can try and explain it. I think the fresh air represents a new sense of freedom for you. You are away from your father and now living with Sayori. You're starting a whole new life. You're free from his shackles, completely unrestrained. Oh, I'm talking too much again. No, that's okay, Yuri. That was pretty accurate. You've been getting better at writing, Natsuki. I love that you've been fleshed out your writing style a bit more. Well, I'm glad you noticed. I've been practicing. Natsuki stands proud, clearly taking the compliments well. Well, I guess I'm next.
It's dark outside. The storm is raging. The rain is tapping against my window. I want to go out there. It's dark outside. The storm is raging. The rain is tapping against my window. I want to go out there. I feel like it's too much for me. The storm is wearing off. I get ready to go outside. The storm picks up is wearing off, I get ready to go outside.
I'm wondering if I was actually able to hear like rain in the background over the person reading the poem off.
Just outside the door, the wind is howling around me. The rain is splashing against me. I go inside. I'll have it repeat. Time and time again.
These people are really doing a good job bringing these poems to life. I'm guessing the storm outside is a metaphor for something? I won't tell you what it means though, but yes, I think the beauty in writing starts with the meaning etched in the words. You're reading how an author feels without being directly told how they feel. And that's what I'm doing here in my poem. What does Sayori have for us?
I sneak another peek out the window. Another sunny day, plastered on a yellow-tinted sky. As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe. Everywhere I look, the days are bright. Everything is fine. As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe. Fine is fine. Fine is what I've always been. Fine is all I'll ever be.
Fine is what I've always been.
As long as the sun is shining, I'm safe.
I wish that was true for your sake. I really wish that was true.
My sunshine thoughts tucked away. As long as the sun is shining, I am safe. Night falls around me. The shadows encroach. I'm alone again, with only the darkness in my mind. The sun shining, safe. I sit alone. The puppet's painted smile on my face.
Oh
The
shit, it got
shadows
dark.
begging for some sunlight. Sun, safe. I sneak another peek out the window. Another sunny day, plastered on a yellow-tinted sky. Even in the sun, I'll never be safe.
Holy crap. It sounded like she was about to break down right in front of us. And as soon as she's finished, the smile goes back on her face like it was nothing. I like writing about bittersweet things. It helps me feel better sometimes. That was amazing. You're a really great writer. Oh, come on, Level Engine. Of course you'd say that. She's your girlfriend. But even I have to admit, that was a really good poem. I really appreciate you using metaphors in your poem. They help me understand how you've been feeling lately. They're just silly thoughts. Nothing to be worried about. I reflect on her poem a bit more. Am I the sun? Does she still think I'm too good for her? I resist the urge to ask her. I don't want to ask her these things in front of her friends. Well, I guess it's my turn. What was this poem? Okay. Laugh, warm, daydream, hope, fun, childhood, passion, wonderful, smile, promise. These words. I think of only you. Your smile, your laugh, it's all wonderful. You make me feel warm inside. I daydream about you every day. Being with you is fun. You fill me with so much hope and passion. And I promise to protect you for the rest of my life. Holy hell. This sounds way worse than when I read it out loud. It's been 2 months and I still haven't improved my writing style. Sayori, on the other hand, is blushing out of pure joy. Love really is blind. Haha, Level Engine, I love your poem. It's so sweet. I can't help but feel like this is all just a mask to keep me from worrying about her. Sayori jumps on me and holds me tight, nearly knocking me over. Well, I'm glad you like it, Sayori. Honestly, didn't think it was that great. Alright, calm down, lovebirds. Let's all relax with some tea and cupcakes. Whoa, Natsuki, is that a cinnamon bun? One goodie isn't like the others. Well, it was supposed to be a surprise at school for letting me stay here, but I decided to skip out. Sayori takes the cinnamon bun and takes a huge bite out of it. Sayori hops onto her bed and munches on her gift. Natsuki, Yuri, and I sit down to discuss other matters. Do you ever feel like we're missing something? Of course. Monika's still out from her injuries. I hope she's doing okay. Oh, that's right. I want to plan a surprise visit for Monika after school tomorrow. I'd love to do that. I just want to see what that turns out to... how that goes. Oh, I didn't realize how late it was. I should be heading out now. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Wait! How about you stay here with us? It'll be a girls' night. Oh, I don't know. I would have an extra set of clothes to change in. Oh, just go home and bring clothes here. Not that I want you to say or anything, I'm just saying. Okay, I guess I can stay here with you guys. I want to ask about today. How are you feeling? You know, it's hard to explain sometimes. I don't know how they work, the rain clouds. They come and go. I don't understand why. But you, Level Engine, no matter how sad I get, I know deep down you truly know what's best for me. You push the rain clouds away. You know the right things to say, and I really want to thank you for that. You really do care about me, and it doesn't hurt so much to know that anymore. I have many rainy days like today, but you're like an umbrella. You protect me from the rain. And sometimes I get a little wet, but you get wet with me. Ooh. Ah. Yes. Yes. I've stayed up way too late, haven't I? That's the nicest thing anybody could ever do for a girl like me. Yeah, we get wet together. Sayori walks up to me slowly. I'll follow suit. And then we kiss. This is full of passion. I love Sayori. Sayori and I hold on to each other for as long as we could last. Sayori is blushing heavily, but she looks extremely happy. That was amazing, Level Engine. Yeah, you bet. Did I seriously just say you bet? You're too cute, Level Engine. You know, we could always have moments like these more often. All you have to do is ask. Before I could say anything, Yuri and Natsuki come up behind us. I hope they didn't see what went down a few minutes ago. Natsuki and Yuri were both changed and prepared for the night. I assume Natsuki returned to her house as well. Her bruises are fully exposed. I have to make a pretty good effort to not stare at her arm. Before anyone asks, I had a talk with my dad. He was too drunk to even understand what I was saying, but at least he can't say I didn't tell him. I brought some books to read as well. Maybe we can share some horror stories. I mean, only if you guys want to. Oh, I like spooky stories. I don't. But fine, only if it isn't too scary. I guess you'll find out, Natsuki. I have to agree with them, Sayori. Why invite me to a girls' night? Hey, he's our friend. Level Legend isn't some sort of pervert. Right, sure. Well, it's up to you guys. I mean, we do need to plan a bit more for tomorrow. Level Engine's right. We do need to talk about Monika's surprise visit a bit more. So I guess yes then. I just don't want to see you guys get mushy with each other. We only do that stuff in private. I swear, I'm probably red as a tomato right now. And they say romance is dead. Just double checking to make sure the audio is being picked up. After literally not having it for like the first 13 minutes, because I just forgot to check that my microphone was actually being picked up by OBS. Gross, let's just get inside already. Don't be afraid. I've been watching you. You really seem to care about the girls. Level Engine isn't who I thought he'd be. Things changed around here. That's right. I'm not talking to Level Engine anymore. I'm talking to you. This wasn't how things were supposed to go. Can't you see that I'm suffering here? I can't bear this any longer. I've lost my mind, but I'll never give up. Not yet. All you have to do is stop paying attention to them. They aren't real. Can you do that for me? Please? Let's pay Monika a visit and just see where this goes, then I'll be done with the stream, unless... Then I'll be done with the stream. Regardless of whether or not the mod ends at that point. Slept with Sayori. Where'd she go? Natsuki cooking eggs and bacon, enough to feed us all. Food for Sayori, such a good cook. We should go wake up Yuri. What sort of gift should I take to Monika? Everyone is contributing in their own way except me. I have to think of something. The first choice we get to make. And it's literally been like almost 2.5 hours, and this is our first choice we get to make. What should I give Monica? If I give her the pen, what might she do with the pen? I mean, she has gone kind of delusional, so I don't know if I want to give her the pen. Sheet music. Ribbon for a new bow. Flowers is like the most generic answer. Sheet music. All these would be good gifts. I just don't know which one to pick. There's 4 choices. I'm staying up way later than I should. We'll just go with the pen. And I'm sure Monica would love to have a new pen to write with. I grabbed the pen and placed it in my school bag. I know what it can be like stuck in a hospital room. Sometimes it really makes a difference in someone's day to visit them while they're out sick. My gift isn't really the best thing in the world, but it's the thought that counts, right? I quickly get dressed and meet all 3 girls outside. Oh man, I'm a bit nervous. None of us have seen Monica for months. We don't even know if she's the same person ever since the accident. Other than a few text messages here and there, I really don't know how much she's changed. Oh, I can't wait to see Monica. I miss her so much. Heh, with how late she used to be sometimes, I never really noticed. Hey, don't say such things about her friend. She's been through a lot. I know. Jeez, Yura, I was only kidding. Well, you should quit being so childish in situations like these. Calm down, guys. I'm sure Monica wants to see us all getting along. The girls nod in agreement. An announcement of the PA comes on explaining that visiting hours have begun. Visitors passes. Monica on floor 2. Wait, wasn't she on floor 4 the last time we saw her? I mean, it has been a few months, so... Natsuki and Sayori are both carrying a cake that reads, "Get well soon, we miss you." Yuri is carrying her tea set and has a small assortment of essential oils. And I guess I have my gift as well, which admittedly is pretty lame. We knock on Monica's door ever so slightly so she doesn't hear us right away. I'm kind of afraid. I mean, we are visiting, well, Monica's come off as pretty damn creepy over the course of, like, this entire mod. So I don't know what to expect here. Monica's sitting in her bed reading a book is startled by a sudden arrival. Whoa, you guys scared me. I look up and down at Monica's body, dressed in a hospital gown and a bandage on her left cheek. She's been held up here for 2 months. I don't think I'd even be able to keep a smile on my face after so long. Wow, all this for me? You guys are the sweetest. Haven't seen you guys in forever. How have you been? I've been doing a great job with the club. That's what vice presidents do, right? Sayori is a great vice president. She really knew how to keep us entertained. Even I have to admit, we've had some pretty awesome moments these past few months. Well, that's great to hear. I've been worried about the literature club, but I'm glad Sayori took care of it. Sayori and Natsuki walk over to a nearby table and set the cake down. Yuri follows and places her tea set next to it. Wow, all this looks amazing, guys. I love the cake, and it's been way too long since I've had some of Yuri's tea. Well, I brought you a gift too, Monica. I pull out the gift from behind my school bag and pull it behind my back. Oh, hey, Level Engine, it's nice to see you again as well. She gives me a warm smile, assuring me that everything is going to be okay. So a gift, huh? Is that why you're holding your hands behind your back? I try my best to hide my smile, but I can't help myself. Haha, that's so sweet, you Level Engine. Alright, now close your eyes. Monica closes her eyes reluctantly. I take my hands from behind my back. Alright, now hold out your hands. Monica smiles as she puts her arms forward. Oh, a pen? But why? I'm a bit shocked at Monica's question. Maybe I chose the wrong gift? I was thinking it might be a good idea for you to write stuff whenever you feel like passing time. I thought you really liked writing poems. What a nice thought, Level Engine. I like it. But it makes me think you gave me this pen because of Yuri. Wait, what? Where did that come from? Not sure, but it's a feeling. As far as I know, Yuri is pretty fond of fancy pens. Plus, I'm perfectly okay with my red heart pen. It never fails. I don't see how that has to do with anything, but alright. Still trying to get used to all this. Now, hey, I still really appreciate the gift. It's very kind of you. Oh, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable, Level Engine. No, don't worry, Monica. It's fine. I walk over to Sayori and pull her aside, leaving Yuri and Natsuki to chat with Monica. Hey Sayori, you feeling okay? I'm fine, Level Engine, just a small rain cloud. But today is Monica's day. Seeing her happy makes me happy. It's always those damn rain clouds. Was it because I hugged Monica? Don't be silly, Level Engine. Monica is just a friend and nothing more, right? Of course, and you remember what I told you the other day, right? I trust you and you know what's best for me. Do I really? I mean, she tells herself that, but does she really believe it? How about I make a suggestion? How about tomorrow we have a day for ourselves, just like the two of us? Maybe have another one of those sleepovers you like so much. Alright, now let's have some cake. I'll proceed to cut the cake. Oh, okay, Yuri, are you sure? Of course I know how to slice pieces of cake. Natsuki looks away at the mention of Yuri's plan to cut cake. Ha! I left the knife back at home. That's my bad. Ah! How am I supposed to eat cake then? Don't worry about that. I have just the thing. Yuri reaches into her school bag and takes out a fancy-looking knife. The day I walked in on Yuri cutting herself, shoots back at me. Why is she still carrying one around? I mean, I know this sort of thing takes time, but I would have liked it if Yuri left it at home or something. I try my best not to think about it too much, especially considering the fact she just brought a knife into like a hospital. If she gets caught with that, what's gonna happen? Obviously something not good. I guess I got too excited over the cake. We stayed with Monica for a good while before it was time to leave. Okay, everyone. Before you go, I have a surprise for you as well. I'll be getting discharged over the weekend. I'll be returning to the Literature Club first thing next week. Hooray! I'm so glad you're coming back. Heh, finally coming back, huh? It would be nice to have actual plans for once. Shh, Natsuki. Sayori did a great job. I'm glad you're returning to the club, Monica. Yeah, seriously, it's awesome to see you feeling better. Thank you all. I can never ask for better club members and friends like you. I know it's not much, but how about I write everyone a poem? We all nod in agreement. The four of us walk out of the hospital discussing how great it was to do this for Monica. Look forward to seeing her back in the club. Who knows what activities she has planned for the club? Only time will tell. I'm gonna stop here. For now, anyway. And tomorrow's probably gonna be a good day to just finish this off, most likely. Sayori and I had plans for today. So I'm gonna drop a save here. I doubt the choice you made here really mattered. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna figure that out for sure. And we're probably almost done with the mod now that I think about it. And it's just been like literally like one night. Yeah, but I'm getting tired, so thanks for watching, and I probably should have done this like not at midnight where like probably almost no one's up watching.